Mga kababayan, ang pambansang awit ng Pilipinas.
Magandang gabi mga ka-native. This is the Philippine Native Chicken Channel broadcasting live dito po sa may second floor, room 201, no, R&D Building, Barangay Road, CPU, Haro, Iloilo City. This page is managed by the College of Agriculture dito po College of Agriculture Resources and Environmental Sciences, no, dito po sa Central Philippine University, headed by our President Dr. Chodoroso Robles, at saka sa aming Chairman of Board Trustee, Attorney Bon Lobel Bidona. This is our host, Dr. Jaime C. Cabales Jr. Kasama na po dito ang technical po natin, no, si Ma'am Dana Marie Istoy Gabasa, no, the man behind, no, the control of this live stream program dito po sa The Philippine Native Chicken Web TV. This is simulcast over KSFM, no, 101.1 dito po sa may the community-based FM station po ng Central Philippine University, managed by the College of Agriculture Resources and Environmental Sciences also. And at the same time po, the recorded is being played over our YouTube channel. No, kindly subscribe to our channel, no, para po at least every time na may posting po kami na video, na immediately you will be notified, no, of the video presentation that we are posting in the YouTube channel. At the same time po, this is also played over the alumni, CPU alumni cable channel, dito po sa may Iloilo City. So, ibig sabihin po, yung platform of communication natin, na medyo dumadami na ng konti, no? Yung nung nakaraan na mga episode natin po, no, when we started this live stream po, kung maalaala pa ninyo, no, way back then, no, last June, no, na kung saan po solely for the Facebook page. Basta ngayon po, from Facebook page, papunta na tayo sa YouTube, no, hanggang nandito na po tayo sa my Cares FM, the entertainment department of the Philippine Native Chicken. No, at least yung manok namin na nangitlog na pisa, no, pumunta na sa Cares FM, at saka yung additional po namin is in terms of what they call the alumni cable channel. No, na kung saan po merely yung program namin doon is what they call the Agri Talk, no, aired every Wednesday and replayed, no, every Thursday naman po. So ngayon, to the viewer that we have, no, in the alumni cable channel, no, magandang araw po sa inyo, at saka if you would like to join us in the live program that we have, no, kindly search, no, the Philippine Native Chicken Facebook page. At saka po sa mga tagapagkinig po ng KSFM, sa maabutan po ng maliliit naming transmitter, no, this is a 25 watts na transmitter, no, na maabutan po ng signal namin. Kami po ay bumabati po sa inyo na magandang araw and welcome also to the show. To those who are listening, no, to the KSFM, and if you would like, no, to join us in the live stream, no, and if you have the Facebook account, no, kindly search na yung Philippine Native Chicken. At saka kung makita nyo po ang logo ng Central Philippine University, ibig sabihin po, kami po yon. Ang importante daw, no, basta manok ang inalagaan po natin, kahit namatay yung sisiw natin ngayong buwan, as long as the breeder stocks and nandoon, expect for other batch of or clutches, no, of chicks that will come in the next few months pa rin, no. Ganyan kasi ang buhay ng manok, no. Mabilis paramihin ang manok, basta siguruhin po natin na fertile yung itlog po. And that is being simplified po dito sa the Philippine Native Chicken, no. Kung maalala ko pa, no, talagang I would like to extend my gratitude, no, to Dr. Joyce Windam. No, Ma'am Joyce, magandang gabi po sa inyo. No, si Ma'am Joyce Windam, when she was the Regional Technical Director for Research, no, and Policy po dito sa may DA RAPU6, isa po siya sa mga tao behind the Philippine Native Chicken. Kung paano po lumago ang native chicken, it is because of the help, no, of Dr. Joyce Windam. Ma'am, thank you for the support to the Philippine Native Chicken way back as early as 2013. Na naging poste po siya ng Philippine Native Chicken. Kung wala po si Ma'am Joyce noon, no, siguro hindi kami napisa yung sisyo, yung itlog noon, at saka hindi na umabot sa Philippine Native Chicken. Thank you talaga, Ma'am Joyce, for the support that you have given to the Central Philippine University then, no, in putting up this kind of project, na kung saan po we started with a very minimal research fund then, no, hanggang na lumaki yung project, no, with the help also of Dr. Joyce. No, Dr. Joyce Windam is already retired, no, but she is a part-time teacher, no, of the College of Agriculture, Resources and Environmental Sciences, no, holding economic handling, no, economic subject, no. Yung kung bakit na nandito yung Philippine Native Chicken, also because of Ma'am Joyce Windam. Siguro Ma'am Joyce, of all the project na hinawakan po o pinunduhan po ng DA during that time, together with the director, no, Larry Nacionales, no, siguro yung Philippine Native Chicken is one of the legacy of Ma'am Joyce Wendam and Director Larry Nacionales din, na kung saan po we started with a very minimal fund na hanggang lumaki po ang Philippine Native Chicken, hanggang umabot na po tayo ngayon worldwide na po yung presentation natin. And thank you to one of our enrollee, no, to the incoming seminar, no, this coming Saturday, no, coming from Japan. Thank you for the support and the trust to the Philippine Native Chicken. See you tomorrow at around 5 to 7 p.m. Now, to all of those who are able to pay for the registration fee, no, the invitation in the Google Classroom is already sent by Ma'am Dana Marie. Now, kindly accept the invitation so that you can browse. No, actually, I downloaded one material there, but I will add more material by tomorrow. No, and then expect for the recorded program or recorded lecture that we have tomorrow. Na baka after the seminar. Now, kindly wait, I think, for a few hours or maybe on Sunday. Now, I will be posting, no, via Google Drive, and if possible that the Google can handle the large file, no, of the recorded program. No, gawin po natin, ilagay po natin para po naman aside from the learning material that I've given, no, yung recorded kasi that is also critical para po makatulong po naman sa inyo dyan to remind you of what we have discussed, no, during the seminar. No, the platform that we'll be using is the Google Meet. No, I will give the Google Meet link by tomorrow, no, at around 4 p.m., 4:30 p.m. or maybe 5. Now, so that kindly wait, no, for that link, and then kindly click that link so that we can meet, no, via online. So at least nakapasok na po sa my Google Classroom. Welcome to the world of the classroom, no, the online learning. No, yun ang pinagkaiba po kasi ng mga common webinar with what we are doing here at Central Philippine University. No, we are simulating the classroom. No, that is why that we used what they call the Google Classroom para mas maganda. All the material can be downloaded there, and then para po sa inyo na makuha po rin nyo yan. No, siguro sa nakakita na, no, ng material na yan, that is only one half of what should be. So, ibig sabihin po, pauna pa lang yan, patikim pa lang yan, and more material will be coming by tomorrow and up to Sunday, no, after the discussion, para po na magamit po ninyo along the way. No, this one way and how you can review what we have discussed, no, what we'll be discussing on tomorrow. Sa mga hindi pa po nakapag-register, no, kindly contact Ma'am Dana. Ang makikita po yung number diyan sa ilalim, no, the 0977-471-3432. No, that is the number of Ma'am Dana Marie. No, kindly contact her, no, if you want to join the discussion tomorrow, no, the seminar tomorrow, para po na ma-send namin po yung link, no, doon mismo, no, sa inyong email. No, if you will be registering, no, kindly contact Ma'am Dana para mag-guidean po kayo kung paano po kayo tawag dito, no, ma-guidean, no, kung paano nyo po mabigyan po sa Ma'am Dana ng registration fee, no. That will be a detailed discussion tomorrow, no, all about Native Chicken, the housing, and then the automation. And then if possible, no, yung material na nakuha po nyo, and if you can read it, some of the item na palagay nyo you need more discussion or explanation about it, no, kindly palagay nyo bukas, either na baka mahiya kayo sabihin o to discuss, no, you can write it in the chat board natin bukas para as I go along with the discussion, no, masagot ko yung mga katanungan nyo, no, about the housing and the automation. Actually, ang isa po sa mga dinagdag ko po na item na is the housing design, no, for those who would like to raise Native Chicken but they wanted the controlled pre-range condition. No, dinagdag ko na lang para at least kahit paano po you have the options na baka gusto nyo na pagala yung manok nyo, but in a limited space, nandoon na yon, no? And then using what they call the locally available materials na pinaka-practical, no, na ginawa po namin, no, para po sa inyo, no. Kaya nga I am glad to those who will be participating tomorrow, no, kindly accept the link para po na mas maaga po, no, makabasa-basa kayo ng konti about the material. And if you want to add something, no, para po at least bago ako bukas mag-umpisa ng discussion ko, I could read some of your comments or suggestions on how to further improve the presentation or the other information that you would like to hear or wanted to learn. And then the next seminar that we have on the second topic, no, that will be antayin nyo mga 2 to 3 weeks after the first seminar po, mag-announce po kami ulit on the same Google Classroom but of different link, na iba-iba kasing link, basta ibang topic, iba din ang link, na so you need to register para po makapasok kayo. This is a complete package, no, of the various seminars, no, para po makatulong sa inyo. Kaya na sinabi ko na one way and how to take advantage of this COVID. I know that for some others, they are thinking about the negative aspect of this COVID, but always take a look on the positive side. Yung kung bakit that we are sharing the more information, the more little information, para po at least you can prepare. No, if ever there will be, if the existing project that you have, no, may mga problema, no, at least magawa natin ng paraan bago po pumasok yung normal. Don't expect for the normal to come back, but the new normal that we have, no, after this COVID, no, ganon talaga ang buhay, no. Binago talaga ni COVID yung buhay po ng mga agripreneurs dito sa Pilipinas. Sa ating mga ka-native dyan, if you want, pakilagay po ng mga tawag dito ng mga location nyo para at least ma-acknowledge po namin kayo. No? Again, this project, this program, no, is in lieu of the face-to-face, no, extension outreach activities of this university, na kung saan po ang ginawa po natin para po na mas maka-iwas po tayo, no, sa tawag dito sa COVID, yung kung bakit na ginawa po natin tong live streaming, para po at least the function that we have, no, patuloy-tuloy pa rin yung pagbigay ng information about native chicken. Basta po native chicken, na Philippine native chicken, na dito po sa atin yan, na all the information that you are you needed, no, para sa pag-put up ng respective project nyo, either na sa ngayon o baka sa mga balang araw pa. Gaya na sabi ko na bago nyo implement yung project nyo, no, kindly please equip your knowledge. Yan kasi ang pinaka-critical. At tandaan po natin palagi na ang pag-alaga po ng manok, hindi lahat po ginto. No, hindi lahat po ginto. There are some other activities na kung saan po, no, there is what we call the negative side, the negative side of the operation. Yung kung bakit na even bukas po, during the seminar po, I will sharing you all the setback, no, of those design that we recommended para at least alam nyo na kung paano ang gawin nyo to if ever na may encounter po nyo problem. No, talagang ganyan ang buhay po sa pag-alaga ng manok. I for myself, no, palaging sinasabi ko that hindi lahat po gloria ang maratingan natin, but at least, no, if you already knew, no, some of the negative, no, the setback, no, at least as earlier as possible, no, maka-prepare po tayo. No, ganyan talaga. No, but in the Philippine native chicken, if we can be of help, no, sa mga hindi maka-attend but have the pleasure of time to be with us in the live streaming, no, we are also sharing more information also in this page. No. Kaya lang ang mas detailed na discussion, no, nandoon kasi because na of talagang ang discussion doon is talagang pag-housing lang lahat, no, and then the design. Unlike in this program that we have, na ang mga iba't ibang bahagi po ng pag-alaga ng manok at saka sa pagsasaka po na it could affect the operation of the native chicken, and at the same time po on how to make our project a more resilient project ginagawa po natin. Don't make your farm as an experimental farm. The developmental cost is very expensive. Yung kung bakit na given the advent of the technology right now, mas mabilis ngayon ang maghanap po ng impormasyon on the various media. That is why that even us dito po sa Philippine Native Chicken, if you heard something about what we're discussing right now, you can have it be you can ask others to try to solicit also the opinion of others para po na ma-weigh po ninyo whether ba totoo bang sinasabi namin o hindi. At least mahirap kasi sabihin na tama kami palagi, but we also learn from those na kung saan po ang mga nauna-una po sa inyo, na kung saan we keep in touch with each other kung kamusta po ang nangyayari po along the way as they implement their project. Yun palagi ang sinasabi, ang pinaka-critical, Doc, is that in the success of raising the Philippine Native Chicken, actually kung tingnan po natin, only 20% of it is attributed to technology. Ibig sabihin po, ang technology po, only 20% of your success. And 80% of it is due to management. Ganyan po katindi ang nangyari. That is why that kung mapunan po ninyo yung 20%, the better. And then yung kung bakit even during the seminar, if I found something na kung saan po, particularly in terms of management and how to manage personnel inside the farm, yung kung bakit na kung marinig nyo nung nakaraang episode natin, I keep on talking about labor auditing. Labor auditing. Kasi ang nangyari kasi, na if you have a 200 heads of breeder stocks, tapos yung farm hand mo o katulong mo is 4, lugi po kayo. Lugi po kayo. Mas mahal ang kahinatnan yan. That is why that dito po, the design that we have, the automation that we make, yan ang ginagawa po namin dito para po ang personnel po mapapaunti natin. And given the situation na kung saan po mahirap po maghanap ng katulong sa magawaing bukirin right now. So yung kung bakit na the rule of automation is very critical. That is why ever in the field of agriculture na maghirap maghanap ng ani po ng palay. Yung kung bakit na ginagamit ngayon, halos ang ginagamit po is what they call the machinery. Machinery na lang para mapabilis yung turnover. Even in a native chicken that we have. The very expensive part is the management. Yun, isa. Bakit na expensive part? Pag yung tauhan mo po hindi alam kung paano alagaan yung mga manok po ninyo, ay nako. Pag nakamatay yung manok nyo, lahat ng lugi ikaw ng shoulder. But yung sahod nila, nakapix yan. If you have the extra money in your pocket, in the first few months of operation or maybe in a year of operation, hindi mo maramdaman yung kahirapan sa pag-aalaga. But as your fund reserve is depleting, doon mo na ma-appreciate na talagang kailangan mo mag-earn para to make your operation be sustainable. Yung kung bakit that in the episodes that we have in the previous, palaging sinasabi ko na ang sinasabi ko, integration, diversification in native chicken production. But the diversification and the integration, it should be complementary to each other, not antagonistic. Pag sinabi po nating complementary, ibig sabihin po, the action of other may help to improve the productivity of the other enterprise. Pag antagonistic naman kasi, mangyari dyan, yung isa kasi nagiging parasite sa isa. So, ibig sabihin po yung isa, source ng pagkain niya in order for this other enterprise to survive. The native chicken can be both complementary and antagonistic. Bakit? Pag nilagaan yung manok nyo and then you don't have the proper housing, pinagalaan nyo, tapos yung paligid nyo maraming tanim dyan, lalo na pagpalay, piste o salot sa palayan. No, kahit sabihin natin, wala naman dalang sako dok yung manok, tandaan po natin. If you have the 100 heads, pabayaan mo doon sa palayan po, in just a matter of one day. If an individual chicken can consume about 100 grams of palay grain times 100, ilang kilo yan? Parang ganon yan, yun ang kwentuhan. Yung ko bakit that the integration that we have, sometimes they can be antagonistic, but modification or innovation can be done. Na kung saan po yung pagka-antagonistic niya po, mabawasan po natin. For example, what we have done in Saraga Farm, na kung saan po yung manok na sa taas may kulungan, yung dumi niya mahulog doon sa ilalim, tapos yung sa ilalim naman ng kulungan niya may tubig yan, palayan kasi may kasama ng African hito, is that whatever the wastage of the feeds on the upper sa mga manok po, hindi yan po masasayang. Bakit pupunta kasi yan sa African hito sa ilalim? Psychologically, African hito, pag alam niya na nasa ganitong oras, nagbigay po kayo ng patuka sa manok nyo, it is the nature na kung saan po nakantabay na sa ilalim ng kulungan ng manok. Para po whatever will be the wastage coming from the chicken, pili nila makain. Now, what does it mean? What does it mean? Ibig sabihin po, if you have the chicken, pagkatapos, hindi nyo talaga maiwasan yung feed wastage. Feed wastage. Now, if you'll be, that feed wastage will not be utilized, if in a 1 kilo, kahit na sabihin natin 10 grams lang for every kilo, if you'll be consuming about 100 kilos per day, ilang 10 grams yan? Ilang 10 grams yan? That is almost a kilo. Magkano yan in a month? Di ba marami na? Yung bakit that try to think or try to innovate something na kahit na may wastage yan, but the wastage will not go into something that is nothing, but that wastage can still be utilized by other project that used to complement your native chicken. Yan kasi ang pinaka-critical. Marami kasi ang nalugi in the operation of native chicken. It is because of that system. And tandaan po natin palagi is that we are investing our hard-earned money po dyan. And one way on how to reduce the possible production cost that we have, first, is that to minimize the wastage. Second, reduce mortality. Third, if possible, reduce the number of growing days. But not to the extent that it will be similar to a fast-growing fowl like the broilers. Yung bakit na we tried that one, na kung saan po ang ginamit namin is that CPU feeds pa rin, but there is what they call restriction in terms of the cultural management. And then we tried to put those what they call the priors. Ang priors kasi, ang nature niya kasi is that piniprito po siya ng buo. Yung manok, alos nakabiyak yung katawan niya, parang butterfly, at saka piniprito yan, pinadipry yan. So, ibig sabihin po yung weight niyan is that that is only intended for about 500 grams. 500 grams yung isang prior tawag doon. Masarap kasi medyo bata pa siya, kung sa mga baboy daw, ang tawag doon is lechon de leche. Pero sa manok naman, ang tawag doon is what they call the priors. You can reduce that even for the 1/2 kilogram. You can even have it be harvested. Nang yung live weight dapat is nandoon lang yan sa mga 600 grams. Pag nakaabot ng 600 grams yan, pag kinatay po natin yan, that is almost a half kilo na live weight na yan. So you can reduce the rearing days even up to 60 to 50 days ang rearing just to achieve this one. But reducing further it, the quality of the meat is affected na. Same also, no, because if you're going to have the chicken be raised in a completely parents condition, ang nangyari dyan is that na we tried that one. In the first 45 days no, during the brooding as pre-start the starter age, na ang ginawa po namin, naka-house yan. No, that is to control the possible mortality. Possible mortality. However, nang pinalpas na namin in the parents, ang nangyari dyan, first, there is a drastic decrease in the live weight. Almost 20% of the live weight decreases after 1 week of letting it go in the parents condition. Kahit na sabihin pa natin na we are not having it na kung saan po pag naka-parents automatic na pinapagala agad-agad. Hindi. We are doing it na kung saan po ang ginagawa po is dahan-dahan. But the completely parents condition po, tingnan mo yung manok mo, malaki, but try to weigh it. Try to weigh it. Magaan yung katawan. No, ganon ang sistema niya. Yung kung bakit that we used to have it be raised na kung saan po iba yung sa growers, iba din yung sa breeder style. No, kaya nga yung sa first seminar natin, no, we'll be discussing about the housing, no, design and the automation. No, para po at least you have the idea, no, especially to those who are planning to put up o to those na kung saan po have the present project but medyo mahina po ang lumalabas na income. It is because of this pandemic. At least you can make some readjustments no, in your area. No, para dahan-dahan, para pagpasok po ng new normal, halos po nakaset na po ang lahat. Tandaan po natin na once the new normal will be coming in, no, the demand for food no, likely to increase. So ibig sabihin pag limitado yung supply, possibly the possible price no would likely to increase. No, baka mo magmahal yan. It is because of the law of supply and demand. That is why that on the Philippine Native Chicken po, siguro sa mga nakita po nyo, talagang seryoso po kami basta native chicken. All the aspect no, from the input no, hanggang doon po sa marketing, processing and marketing po, pinapasok na namin. Kasi yun ang pinaka-critical kasi. Sa isa pa na try namin is that yung about the contract growing. Contract growing. Actually, we have dry run it. And the first contract growers in the Philippines for native chicken is Sir Job, no, Alex Pirulino, and Sir Mario and Mark Duran no, of Kansilayan, Tigbawan, and Sir Job or Alex Pirulino is in Miagao, Iloilo. That is the first siguro in the history na kalagayan na yan sa Philippine native chicken na itong dalawang tao po is the first. No? Ang pinakauna talaga is Sir Job Pirulino at saka sinundan po ni Sir Mario and Mark Duran na raising about thousands no, of chickens, native chicken. That is the first time that we try to venture on the possibility na kasi pa dumami na yung manok kasi and then pasok naman sa marketing, doon na makita po mga problema. No? We are simulating the industry. No? Kaya nga Ma'am Joyce na tama yung sabi mo, but I know that your contribution is really great no, to this kind of project. No? And we are leaving our promise to you that time when you were still the Regional Technical Director of the Department of Agriculture, that whatever funds na coming from the department no, will be utilized extensively no, para po dito sa project na to. And this is the output of the project that we have done in collaboration since 2013. No? Ganyan talaga ang buhay. And hoping that with the guidance also from above, this project will keep on moving no, hanggang po na ma-institutionalize talaga ang commercial production of Philippine native chicken as a counterpart of the commercial breeds. No? Para at least naman po yung broiler, meron ng counterpart na native na kung saan no, to those who would like to eat native chicken, no, they have the access no, at a very affordable price. Yun kasi ang very important. No? Kasi pagpunta mo sa market sa ngayon, if you'll be looking on the native chicken, silda mo kasi makita, if there is, yung price kasi sobrang mahal naman, that is why that we are dealing right now in marketing. Aside from, kasi Ma'am Joyce, no, ang ginawa natin is more on the identification and collection and preliminary studies on the phytobiotics po. Ngayon po, na-institutionalize na po. And hoping that before the project end, no, we can develop already, siguro hindi bababa, Ma'am Joyce, by 5 to 10 na phytobiotics na develop dito po sa Central Philippine University. Na that is really, that will be commercially available po sa ating mga raisers po ng native chicken all throughout the Philippines na gusto po mag-alaga na manok na libre po sa synthetic chemical. And aside from that, we will also be sharing some of the practical concept on how to prepare these phytobiotics. Na kung sa tingin po ninyo, you have the available materials, no problem, we'll be sharing all the information. After this program, after this project will be completed, i-share namin sa inyo kung paano paggawa, and one of that what we shared is about betel nut in the previous episodes and how to make it as a dewormer, ang pinaka-practical naman, and more of it will be coming as soon as the project will be completed, and ganyan talaga itong buhay namin. During the COVID, talagang na-isolate kami, because we keep on doing researches on the different microorganisms. Noon kasi, ang ginagawa namin siya mo, pinapatay namin yung mikrobyo. Sa ngayon po, ina-isolate namin do our purification at saka nilagyan pa ng treatment para alam namin kung ano ba talaga ang pantambal laban sa kanila. Kasi sabihin lang natin na pag yung manok ko may sipon, itong gamitin mo. Batang katanungan ngayon, anong mikrobyo ang nandoon sa manok na may sipon? Kasi pag alam ko ano alam mong mikrobyo dyan, doon na papasok yung treatment mo para mag-control. At least pag lumabas ka, Ma'am Joyce, yung product natin, walang disclaimer sa labas na sa pinakadulo ng advertisement na no approved therapeutic effect. But it should be, it undergo what they call series of studies to prove indeed that this kind of medication based on this preparation is effective against this kind of microorganism or pathogenic microorganism. That is why, Ma'am Joyce, na dito po sa likod, alos yung isolation building namin kompleto. Hindi talaga tatalab yung COVID sa amin dito, because of the exposure that we have in UV light. And thanks also to the contribution of our student here at the College of Agriculture for joining us in this advocacy on Philippine native chicken. Yan palagi kasi ang sinasabi ko is that mabuti na rin na naka-employ ka, but mas maganda pa rin kung ikaw yung nag-i-employ ng tao. Iba kasi, and that is what we are looking on this kind of project that we have, and possible po kaya nga po makikita po niyo sa logo namin, helping the Philippine native chicken industry through scientific innovation. And that is our slogan ever since we started this project way back in 2011. Patuloy-tuloy pa rin yan. Ibig sabihin po, nandito palagi kami specializing on Philippine native chicken, and it is backed up by scientific studies po dito mismo sa Central Philippine University. And I would like to extend all the gratitude sa Department of Agriculture, Region 6 for helping us, and then the allied agency of the DDA, and then to the Bureau of Agricultural Research for trusting us. Kay Ma'am Tia Hernandez, ma'am, antayin mo ng konti. We are still in the process of finalization of the different output para po na may pasa po yung first year accomplishment po na project yan sa may DEIBAR. And also to my idol, Dr. Sinan Baguio and Dr. Edwin Villar, na kung saan po during my PhD degree in Los Baños, sila po aking mentor at saka tagagabay in this kind of project, particularly Dr. Sinan Baguio. Boss, magandang gabi po sa inyo, boss. At least yung pinag-start natin dito po sa native chicken, we keep on doing this one. Kaya lang yung sa amin dito sa Central Philippine University po, we are more on what we call conservation and utilization of locally available genetic resources of the native chicken, that is the Bisaya and the Hulu native chicken. But those who would like to avail for the native chicken, no, kindly contact West Visayas State University, no, and Aklan State University and Capi State University for the available stocks, no, of the Darag Native Chicken. No. Nandoon kasi sa kanila yung pinaka-base po, but ang pinaka-base po kasi ng Darag Native Chicken is the West Visayas State University. So kindly contact the West Visayas State University. Tandaan po ninyo, dito po sa Eastern Visayas po, these different organization na the Aklan State University, the Capi State University, West Visayas State University, the Iloilo State College of Fisheries, and then Central Philippine University po. No, halos po mag-akibat po kami, no, sa pagsulong po ng teknolohiya para po sa native chicken. But the Central Philippine University, talagang pinupost po namin yung commercialization, no? Gaya ng when I started the tawag dito, yung conceptualization na on how to commercialize native chicken. Kasi the common technology that comes out in the various extension institution is that ganito yung pag-alaga ng manok. But the focus of production is more on what they call the backyard. The backyard. Yung kung bakit during that time when I conceptualized, no, this kind of technology na kung saan po it is possible, no, possible to commercialize the native chicken. Marami kayong maniwala sa akin yung kung bakit na pag nag-search po kayo sa engine po, no, sa mga surfing agent, sa mga internet agent, engine nyo po sa browser nyo pala, no, pag nilagay yung commercial production of native chicken, lumalabas palagi is the Central Philippine University, and again, that kind of project we're not able to materialize and be sustainable without the help of the various individuals, no? And I am glad that the Central Philippine University, no, lalo na po ng aming presidente Dr. Choroso Robles, kasama na po, because Dr. Robles could not act to help us, no, if the CPU Board of Trustee, no, hindi din tumulong sa kanya. So in behalf also of the Board of Trustee, na siguro kay Attorney Bon Nobel Bito na the President Chairman of the Board of Trustee, no, thank you, Attorney, for helping the Philippine Native Chicken Project na kung saan po magpatuloy po yung activity namin. And we are keep on flourishing po. Now, we are expanding the horizon. We are expanding the horizon. No, yung kung bakit na from a simple Facebook page, no, hanggang pumasok sa live streaming, hanggang pumasok na po ang YouTube, no, nandoon na kami sa YouTube, no, nandito pa kami sa Cares FM, the entertainment division of the Philippine Native Chicken. Actually, we have the various social media po na nakaantay lang, no? And we are still on the kung may mga followers na kami sa Instagram, no, sa Twitter, no, at saka sa Tumblr, nandoon na pa rin kami. But we are still institutionalizing po, no, yung program namin dito po sa Facebook at saka YouTube, para po before na mag-transfer naman doon sa mga social media na yan, at least yung dito pala, no, at least ma-institutionalize muna. And then we're glad also, no, to the feedback, no, shared to us by the followers that we have. Thank you for the trust and confidence. Actually, kung tingnan ko po yung insight, no, our numbers of followers and likers, no, halos umakyat na po. Thank you for the trust to Central Philippine University at lalo na po dito sa the Philippine Native Chicken. No? Again, if you found this program informative, no, kindly share it, no, sa mga kakilala nyo na kung saan po makatulong po tayo. No, sayang kasi we keep on discussing something here na sana kung mayroon pa iba matulungan natin dyan, at least kahit pa paano po we can be of help to them. No? Ang isa lang po sa living legacy ko, siguro na kasi na-trigger pa, no, when one of my participants in the training sabi daw, sino sa mga estudyante mo on the College of Agriculture were able to implement the project that you are doing dito po sa campus? Nakatulala ako noon, but thank you sa ihado ko sa taga-Barbasa Antique kay Mark Anthony Ontal sa Mac Manukan, na actually Mark Anthony Ontal now started this kind of project, no, in his bioacid, no, magkano ilang piraso ba yan na ihado yung manok na numpisan mo noon. Kasi ang ginamit niya as starting block po niya, siguro kaunti lang yan, ginamit pa niya sa kanyang research. At ngayon po, dumadami na po yung manok ni Mac Manukan, no, diyan sa may Barabasa Antique. Congratulations, Ihado, no, for the job well done, no, and hoping that I am very happy to see later on that the technology that we generated dito po sa Central Philippine University, no, together with our student, na mga studente po namin dito, makikita pong umaangat po yung pagmamanukan. And I firmly believe there is money in raising the Philippine native chicken. Ang kakulangan lang dyan is a technique at saka ang technical support na para po sa nag-implement yan. Kaya nga yun palagi ang ginagawa namin. I know that this kind of work is a very risky work. Yung bakit na pag nag-seminar pa ako, hindi po maiwasan talagang binibigay ko lahat ng mga setback. At least you will be prepared on what you are going to do. Tandaan po natin, hindi lahat na mga nangyayari po sa project natin is gloria. May mga sakripisyo po doon in between, and that is why that we are sharing the technology para po naman na maka-prepare po kayo if ever na ma-encounter po ninyo yung mga problema na yan. Sa ating pong mga tagapag-panood on the real time, no, thank you for following us, and I know that sa mga nagkikinig po sa amin, no, o nagbi-view po during the day, ang mga offline viewers namin po, sobrang dami po. Thank you for viewing our video, no, in behalf na nawala kami sa hearing for almost 1 month, but you are still there, no, waiting for us, no, na bumalik po. And right now, na balik na kami. Continue na po to from Monday to Friday po. And to those who are Ilonggo or Hiligaynon speaking, or to those who can understand Hiligaynon, tuloy-tuloy pa rin tayo hanggang maganda early morning, 4:30 to 6 a.m. na may live stream pa rin tayo, na that is intended for the program that we have dito po sa My Cares FM. Kasi pag every Friday po, no, if you have the time, na sa mga Hiligaynon speaking, no, we have the program together with the Department of Agriculture na sa City 4 kHz, no, RMN Iloilo, no, together with Sir James Ogatis, no, and every Saturday naman po 4 to 4:30 po, no, together with Sir James also, no, over City 20 kHz, no, Action Radio Iloilo. So that is what we call the different programs, the different platform whereby we share information and knowledge, no, about agriculture. And the CARES FM was established to specialize, no, on what they call urban agriculture. Yung kung bakit that yung discussion every morning to those who are following us, that is not only the insights, no, in farming, but the reality, no, of farming in the urban and in the rural. And it is subsequently you will be also be entertained by the local artists, no, and the songs na kung saan po yung mga musika po doon nakaangkop din naman sa topic yun na dinidiscuss po natin. Sa mga Hiligaynon speaking and to those who can understand Hiligaynon, I would like to invite you, no, if you have time, no, early morning, no, Monday to Saturday po yan, 4 to 4:30 to 6 a.m. po yung programa natin, no, on CARES FM and the Philippine Native Chicken. And subsequently, this program is also will be posted on YouTube and the CPU Alumni Cable channel. Maraming salamat po sa mga feedback. Thank you for giving us the feedback, and thank you for the appreciation. Yung saya po namin, yung kaligayahan po ng Philippine Native Chicken is to see, no, yung Mauritius all throughout the Philippines na umangat po tayo sa pag-alaga po ng manok. And be reminded always that when you are planning to put up your project, na please, diversification, integration should be integrated in your project. Now, kaya sinabi ko that if you could still remember in my previous episodes, and I would like to reiterate that on the next week presentation that we have, na kung saan po talaga naka-series po tayo. Na kaya lang ang discussion natin in this live stream that we have, no, will be complementing to the seminar that we'll be conducting, no, on the commercial production of native chicken. So ibig sabihin po, mga preliminary information po lagyan natin po the live streaming, no, at least kumpleto po ang knowledge na makukuha po ninyo. And again, kami po paulit-ulit na sumasana na humihingi po ng tulong ninyo. If possible po na sa tingin po ninyo ang program na to is informative, no, kindly share it, the link, no, sa mga kilala po ninyo. Not necessarily that you will be joining us, no, in the live streaming, but it is now in the offline, no, and not on the real time sa recorded program po namin. No, hindi po namin dinelete yan para po at least makatulong. And if you found the stars dyan sa mga chat box nyo po, that is our aim, na kung saan po makalikom po ng pondo para po yung transmitter namin dito mapataas-taas namin yung wattage, para po at least marami-rami po matulungan namin ng mga kababayan natin dito sa Iloilo. Sa kung posible pala na medyo malayo ng konti ang mabutan na signal ng aming Cares FM, para at least po sa ganung pamaraan po makatulong po tayo sa mga yung walang access po in the internet, but they have what they call the radio set, no, FM radio set, na kung saan po makapagkinig po sila, no, sa mga discussion natin dito, no. This is the initiative of Philippine Native Chicken, no, kasi ang sa amin naman po, hindi naman lahat ng bagay, no, should be taken from the university, but we are also thinking on how to help the university, no, para po naman kung saan po, no, maangat po natin yung pangkabuhayan po ng bawat Pilipino, lalo na po sa pag-alaga po ng manok. I was motivated then, no, to do this kind of activity, no. Kaya nasabi ng isang kakilala ko, parang nung plane na plaka, tuloy-tuloy pag nagkwento. Alam niyo kasi, iba kasi ang kwentuhan sa kwintahan. Mahirap magkwento pag hindi mo kasi ginagawa. Pag ginagawa mo kasi, pag naka-hands-on ka, iba talaga ang perception mo. And why that we are still motivated, even though na paunti-unti serbong gulyado yung mga nanonood sa amin noon, followers namin kahit kaunti lang. But I keep on believing in pursuing this kind of advocacy. Bakit? Alam ko po, and as a living legacy, a living testimony po, ang nagpaaral po sa akin sa Central Philippine University at a startup is native chicken. And it was supplemented by studies done way back in 2010, even as early as 2005 in a selected areas dito po sa Iloilo. And then 2010, inikot ang buong Western Visayas po. The contribution of native chicken in the household expenditure at the average of 15%. Ganyan po kalaki ang contribution ng native chicken in the household expenditure. Ibig sabihin is that if we are serious on doing to raise a native chicken in behalf of this crisis in prices due to pandemic, palagi ang sinasabi. I know that if you'll be serious enough, kaya nga palagi na sinasabi ko dito is that the bulk of profit is not on the production side. But the bulk of profit is in the processing and marketing of native chicken. Nandoon yung bulk niya. If you are planning to raise native chicken, it does not necessarily mean that you are going to raise by the hundreds or by the thousands to earn bigger profit. But it is on the way and how you are going to market your final product in raising the native chicken. Bigyan ko pa kayo ng ehemplo. Yung manok kasi dito sa amin, no, to those who would like to buy the native chicken, best native chicken dito po sa Central Philippine University po pinalaki. And I will gamble my integrity with it na hindi talaga na-treat yan ng synthetic chemical like antibiotic and growth promotant. Every Monday pa may delivery. May contact po yung number dyan. With a price of 275. Delivery, included na yung delivery doon, pre-delivery na yan. At a minimum of 1 order. Kahit basta in Ilo City lang at sa kakalapit na barangay ng Pabia and Licanes and even dito po sa Oton. Ang 275 na yan, if you are going to process it as a barbecue chicken o inihaw na manok, alam nyo magkano ang income derived? Ang income derived is almost near to 400 pesos. Per head yan. Per head yan. Na ginawa lang, inihaw lang yan, it is divided into 5 different part. Yung sa may paa niya at sa kahita, na dalawa yan. Dito po sa may bandang dibdib niya, papunta dito sa pakpak niya, na yung dalawang bahagi din, 4 na. Yung likura papuntang ulo, at saka yung gizzard, no, ginawa namin, pati yung atay niya po, na ginawa po sa isang inasal din, no. Almost 5, bibinta mo yan ng 80 pesos per inasal. With that 5 inasal at 80 pesos, it is already 400 pesos. Hindi pa kasali yung bituka niya na ginawang isaw. Hindi pa kasali yung dugo na ginawang dinuguan ng iba. So, parang ganun nga ang konsepto. That if you're going to raise it, ang mas malala yan is that yun palagi kang lagot ako palagi sa middleman. I remembered one of the text message that I have received. Sabi daw, no, tingnan yung ginawa nyo dyan sa CPU. Ano nangyayari sa pisuana sa native chicken? Alam nyo kasi the flow of information in terms of pricing po is very critical. Pag hindi mo alam yung prices doon sa isang area, lagot na. That is why that we need also middleman, but pili bang hati-hatiin natin yung profit? Mantakin nyo na yung with the feedback of the Miagao Farmers Organization. Sabi daw, bilihan doon is 160 pesos per kilo. Samantala, na nagtanong ko dito sa isang restaurant na kinakainan ko, sabi daw ang bili po nila ng isang manok na less than 1 kilo is 300 pesos. Even though of the risk associated along the way. Kasi yung risk associated along the way, yung mga namatay na yan, that is what they call improper handling of the chicken and improper time to transport the chicken. The difference of 160 pesos. Tingnan po ninyo. Sino ang kumikita ng malaki? Racers? Mali. Ang palaging kawawa along the value chain or the supply chain is the racers and the consumers. The racers and the consumers. That is why that kailangan talaga yung kung bakit that even in my program over DYOK, DYRI and DYSI, I keep always advocating na pwede bang try to organize yourselves. Try to organize yourselves. Para po naman na iba kasi ang dating pag-organize group. But make sure that if you organize yourself, tandaan po nyo, ang pera po daw ay sobrang mainit. Sobrang mainit. Kaya nga wag kayo po magpabulag sa pera. Ang pera po ay dekorasyon na po sa buhay. But we need also money to survive. And that is why that we are promoting the raise of native chicken. And if possible po, if you can have the access on how to market your own native chicken, the better it will be. Ang tingnan nyo kasi palagi is not to look on the market on the other barangay or other places, but it is right in your place. Right in your place. It's a matter on how you strategize your marketing ability na kung saan po, dyan mismo sa respective locality po ninyo. Ang isa lang doon sa nakita namin, pag kinatay po yung native chicken, para po hindi masira yung quality niya, na huwag nyo idaan doon sa screw chiller. Kasi pag nakapasok yan sa screw chiller at masobrahan po ng ginaw, lalo na pag naka-blast freeze yan, yung lasa ng manok po is highly affected. And we already experienced that one. Na yung lasa niya parang boiler na. Yung kung bakit that and how to be dressed, tuturuan po namin kayo kung paano po gawin yan, kung paano po ninyo i-store. para po at least the quality itself, no, the quality by itself. Kung tingnan po ninyo natin po yung nangyayari ngayon po in the pandemic, no, and how the different marketing channel na is growing, is or sprouting all throughout the Philippines. Tingnan nyo po along the highways. Kaya nga sabi ko is that the pandemic that we have na it greatly or drastically changed na the pace of the world. Yung kung bakit na in terms of marketing, no, kahit sabihin natin nasa gilid ng daan yan, but to take a look. If you are the raisers of native chicken, kaya nga sabi ko kay Sir Mario Quiatson, Sir, why not totoong mariski yan, but at least you have started something na kasi pag sinabi natin fail, ang definition kasi ng fail is, ang meaning kasi ng fail, na first attempt in life. Basta kung expect for the fail. First attempt in life. So, kaya sabi ko, isa sa potential is what they call the take-out counter for native chicken. It's a matter on how you devise and how you prepare it, na kung saan po makuha mo po yung panlasa ng mga tao sa lugar na yan. Kasi ang panlasa kasi, it is dependent on the place. No? Iba-ibang lugar po, may ibang panlasa. Mayroong ibang gusto nila is masim-masim, mayroong iba gusto malat-alat, yung iba is medyo matamis-tamis. Yung kung bakit that in a manner that you would like to design yung formula po nyo, nasa inyo na yan. But take a look on this highway marketing as your channel. Tingnan po ninyo na alam nyo kasi yung palagi sinasabi ko is that if we can work in the office like what I am doing here, kaya kasabi ko siguro kung sa labas siguro ako na mas malaki ang kikitain mo. Bakit? Because the time that you will be using alam kasi when I still do what I call the farming in my younger years, now spending about 5 to 6 hours a day po, masyadong malayo po ang maratingan po ninyo. Basta magtrabaho po kayo at least 5 to 6 hours per day. Tingnan nyo, para pa at least makita nyo whether ang sinasabi ko is totoo o hindi. Parang ganon. It's also in raising of this native chicken. And hoping that sa ganitong panahon, tandaan po natin palagi, there is always an opportunity behind the pandemic. There is always an opportunity behind it. And it's a matter on how we identify that opportunity para po gawin natin dyan sa mga respective areas po natin. Lalo na po sa ating mga OFW na dyan sa labas ng Pilipinas po. Kaya nga palagi sinasabi ko sa program is that in the insight na talagang tinitingnan ko po ang insights, how many percent of the followers or the likers of the Philippine native chicken na is na dito sa Pilipinas, alam nyo, pinakamarami po OFW. And I know that to the OFW right now na having with us tonight, alam ko po na kahit paano po yung mga pinaghirapan nyo pong pera na yan, na kindly invest it wisely. Kung ayaw nyo maniwala na kindly invest it wisely, na kindly contact Sir Job Panonyal Pirulino na dating OFW. Diba Sir Job? Kindly contact Sir Job para pa at least he can also share na what he experienced at time. Hindi ko kasi makalimutan sinasabi ni Sir Job na in just a matter of 1 year, magkano ba yun Sir Job ang nagastos mo? 1.6 million? Ganon kahirap si Sir Job. Yung po bakit na iba talaga, kaya nga bigyan natin po ng halaga ang pera, lalo na po sa ating mga FW. Tandaan po natin, palagi sinasabi ko, anhin nyo ang pera pag yung mga anak po nyo na nag-ibang landas na kaya nga dapat na habang nasa labas po kayo, kindly identify the possible project that you'll be engaging when you reach the Philippines. And tandaan po natin, agriculture have the potential, nandoon lahat yan, but it is also associated with a different risk. Nakaakibat kasi, in one of my readings, sabi daw, risk is the payment of the opportunity is the payment of the risk that you have faced. Ganun daw. No, ang oportunidad po ay kabayaran po ng mga risgo na kung saan po nakaharap po nyo along the way. If you want the growth, go out of your comfort zone. Kaya lang as you go out in your comfort zone, nandoon naman kasi ang maraming risgo. But kaya nga palagi na we are here, technically to support you sa abot ng aming makakaya po. And if you have some problems in your project, kindly contact us para pa naman na masagot po namin. Kaya lang minsan yung sa inbox po namin na hindi agad-agad po namin masagot. Actually, the messages that we receive every day po, bumabaha po palagi na kung si Ma'am Dan na pag inupuan mo, halos buong araw, hindi mo matapos masagot-sagot yung makatanungan in the inbox. That is why that medyo matagalan kami sa pasagot. But possibly po, if you have some questions that need urgent answers, sa ating mga nanonood po, not on the real time, if you have some questions na sa tingin nyo need our urgent concern, kindly find time to be with us in the live stream para po na masagot po namin yung makatanungan nyo. Kasi pag nasa inbox, yung reply namin kasi is very limited. That is one way that we can help you immediately to answer the problem that you are facing in running your project. Because of limited time that we have, hanggang 8:30 lang tayo with our program. Bago po tayo mag-end, sagutin po natin yung mga katanungan po ninyo dito sa may chat box po natin na kay Sir Lister in Socaldito. Boss, may overdose ba na tinatawag ang probiotic sa CCO? Actually, sir, yung mikrobyo kasi ang probiotic kasi, sir, is made up of beneficial microorganisms, sir. If I'm going to look back in my in my microbiology, then the beneficial microorganism can give benefits to the chicken as long as they are in the proper place where they should be. Ibig sabihin po, as long as yung mikrobyo po is nandoon sa proper place po. For example, lactobacilli, nandoon po yan sa intestinal tract. Walang problema yan, sir. But pag lumabas siya ng intestinal tract, doon po ang problema natin. Actually, there are a number of microorganisms na very beneficial, but learn on how to control it. Otherwise, pag dumami, sir, at saka problema mo ventilasyon, ay nako, sir, madagdagan yung problema mo. Yung kung bakit that we are also applying some microorganism, beneficial microorganism, actually in the feeds that we are producing dito po. Sa mga malalayong lugar po na hindi po maabot ng CPU feeds sa ngayon po, we are planning na kung saan masubaybayan po ninyo ang seminar namin. One of the topic there is what they call the feed milling po. And instead of sending yung mga feeds palabas dito sa Iloilo, ang gawin po namin is yung base mix na lang. Basta siguruhin nyo na yung mais sa lugar po nyo, yung whole corn po, mura. Kasi yung sa feeds namin dito, that is 60 to 70% is corn. Ibig sabihin po, corn base yan. So at least pag base mix ang ipadala namin sa inyo, at least mas mura ang kinatnan po ng patoka nyo. When it comes po sa equipment na kinakailangan nyo right now, we are designing a new equipment para sa paggawa ng patuka na kung saan po mas mamura sa kasi we run it kaya lang medyo may kamahalan ng konti, but right now we have made some modification na kung saan po if marami pong mais yan sa lugar nyo ngayon, kaya hindi buy it at saka kung murang-mura ng konti at saka i-store nyo lang para padating ng panahon na yung logistic is okay na you can produce your own feeds na ang kailangan nyo lang is base mix for every 100 kilograms ang requirement mo sa mais is about mga 60 to 70%. So ibig sabihin po pag ang kilo dito ng mais kasi ngayon dito sa Iloilo, pag dry kasi that is 12 pesos per kilo, ganon kasi. Kaya nga sabi ko sa mga nagtatanim ng mais, why not have it be converted into feeds at saka ibigay po ninyo sa mga manok nyo para at least you can increase the possible income that you can derive, parang ganon. So kay Sir Lister, sir, basta ang probiotic the given dapat sir alamin mo muna sir kung anong microorganism. As long as the scan of microorganism is intended to be with the gastrointestinal tract o sa digestive system ng manok, from beak down to the gut, papunta doon sa may ilalim sa labasan po ng dumi niya po, walang problema niyan. Pag umalpas yan sir, delikado ka na. Pangalawa, yung population niya sir, learn to control it. Kasi pag sumubra yan sir, delikado din. Kasi yung overpopulation niya, hindi din maganda. Yung kung bakit that yung sa amin kasi yung patoka namin sir, kung ang base mix ang gamitin nyo, basta patoka namin dito develop sir, and every kilogram po niyan, there is always a 15 grams of powderized pure garlic. Bakit? Kasi ang garlic na yun that used to control ang pagdami po ng mga mikrobyo po sa gastrointestinal tract ng manok po. That's how potent is the garlic. That's how potent. Yung kung bakit na talagang in every piece that we have. At saka po ang garlic po is rich in mineral din also, amino acids, specifically amino acids. Ganyan po ang concentration po. If you want to have it be done sir, para one way and how we can help you, try to mix at least 15 to 20 grams for every 100 kilos. Kasi yung isang tonelada pa, hindi 10 kilos pala sir, 10 kilos. Kasi for every 100 kilos po, ang nilagay pa namin is 150 grams. Garlic. Hindi pa naman kasi sir pure garlic na lahat garlic yan sir, may mga additives yan sir. Usually ang nilagay po namin for every 150 na buong mixture niya po, that is only about 15 grams lang ng garlic na nilagay namin at saka pinag-grind namin yan sir sa high speed grinder para halos very fine yung kalabasan niya before it will be mixed in the feeds para po yung presensya po ng organism na ginamit namin as they proliferate po, possible po may malimit po ang kanilang proliferation. At the same time, ang ginagawa po namin, we also prepare what we call the garlic tea. Ang garlic tea na yan, ang isang tea bag niya that is about 5 grams, that is ang tawag namin doon is aqueous solution na kung saan po sa gabi po doon nilagay namin doon para sinasubmerge for 12 hours at saka pag umaga po yung one sachet niyan equivalent to 1 liter of water at saka just only take about 3 to 5 tablespoon lagay mo doon sa patubigan ng manok mo para na it can also help to prevent the occurrence of microorganism. Again sir, what I'm talking here, that is supported by facts, evidences, and studies that we conducted po dito sa Central Philippine University. Kay Sir Mari, I hope that my answer, Sir Lister, satisfies your question, sir. Kay Sir Mario Quezon, sir, magandang gabi po dyan sa inyo, sir. At saka kay Ma'am Joyce Windham. Again, Ma'am Joyce, thank you for being with the show. And thank you again. It is our gratitude po, Ma'am Joyce, na kung saan po hindi po kami lumaki ng ganito without the help of the Department of Agriculture through your effort and with Director Lari Nationalis then way back as early as 2013 hanggang po 2017 po tayo, Ma'am Joyce, na magkasama po. And the study that we conducted po noon sa phytobiotics, Ma'am Joyce, isa sa mga sinasabi ko ngayon is this. Saka hope that in this second year of activity that we have, may palabas na po namin not less than 5 to 10 different phytobiotics na kung saan po that is being tested dito po sa research station at Central Philippine University. Again, Ma'am Joyce, thank you for being with the show and thank you for sharing this page to those na makakilala po ninyo. Kay Sir Japet, pasensya kung na-remove ko yung isa na na email ad mo, sir. Kasi tanong ko kay Ma'am Dana, sino ba tong ano ba yung CC? ikaw pala yun, Sir Japet. No? Hope na nakita mo sa Japet yung mga ang nalagay ko lang, sir, is only just one half of what should be. Ibig sabihin po, pauna pa lang yan, sir. Bukas po, before we start, siguro makomplete ko lahat-lahat ng material nandoon mismo sa may ating classroom. Iba kasi, sir, commonly kasi pag nagkanda kasi ng seminar, webinar, they are only giving what they call the link na kung saan po doon kayo pumunta. But for us dito po at Central Philippine University, na one way po na makatulong kami is that sa nag-a-attend po ng seminar namin is that we develop this classroom para kung saan if you have the questions or ang pinaka-importante kasi sa amin is feedback, lalo na po on how to further improve the delivery of the seminar na ginagawa po namin para at least yung kung sa mga libro po is ang readability or what they call the learning process na mabilis po makapasok po dyan sa inyo, sir. Thank you, Sir Japet, for being with the seminar. Bukas po, 5 to 7 po, sama-sama po tayo in the Google Meet. And I've instructed Ma'am Dana na i-group po kayo para po na yung link in the Google Meet po maibigay niya para makapasok na kayo doon sa may ating Google Classroom sa meeting mismo proper. And then you can download all to those who have enrolled. Invitation are being were sent in your email ad. Kindly accept the invitation and then pasok na po tayo doon sa may ating classroom. Yung pinakauna kasi pumasok si Ma'am Bims, present agad. Thank you, Ma'am Bims, for the trust and confidence that you have given to the Philippine Native Chicken. Saka kay Sir Riribs, magandang gabi din po sa inyo, sir, and thank you for your appreciation also to the show, and hope na kahit paano, sir, nakatulong kami po sa inyo, and hope to see you pag uwi mo dito sa Pilipinas. If you have time, you can visit us here dito po sa aming station mismo, dito mismo sa loob ng Central Philippine University, Sir Riribs. And then to Sir Ryan Baruna, sir, magandang gabi po sa inyo, sir. Saka kay idol ko, kay Sir Nicolas Lial, magkasama po kami mula gabi hanggang umaga sa programa namin. Hope, sir, na kahit paano po na yung program natin sa umaga, na-entertain po kayo at the same time you learn something. And thank you also, sir, for the feedback. Kasi ang kagandahan kasi ng live streaming namin kung umaga, there is what they call the interaction between the viewers sa akin po dito. Pasensya lang sa mga Tagalog speaking kasi talagang dinibot ko yung pangumagahan programa po para sa mga Hiligay non speaking at to those who can understand Hiligay non po. Masakit-sakit lang because to those who are also joining us not on the real time, they're also asking or seeking suggestion. They're suggesting that if possible daw I could speak in English so that they can also learn out of the presentation that we made here at the Philippine Native Chicken. Thank you for our friends coming from different countries as far as Africa and as near as Indonesia and Thailand. thank you for being with the show, and I'm very sorry for sometimes that I could not speak directly na lahat, all over what we'll be discussing will be in English. But I will try tomorrow to discuss all in English because one of the participants, Sir Japet, is coming from Japan. Thank you to our Japanese friend that who enrolled or registered in the seminar tomorrow, and I hope that you accept the invitation right now in your email so that you can browse the material that I've given or I have attached in that Google Classroom. Kay Sir Job, kay Sir Alex, magandang gabi po sa inyo, Sir Alex. At saka sabi daw ni Ma'am Dana na pag pumunta dyan sa Miagao, pili pong makaangkas doon sa may jet ski mo, Sir Job. Ang bilis mong patakbo ng jet ski, ha. Kay Sir Jason Kaday, Sir Jason, magandang gabi din po sa inyo. At saka kay Cinco Wilpet, magandang gabi din po sa inyo. Kay Sir Binmark Kapadusa, always being with the show. Sir Binmark, kamusta po? And God bless always po sa inyo dyan. And keep safe na pagbalik mo sa barko, balik mo naman dito sa Pilipinas, and yung normal will come. You can visit us here dito po sa may Central Philippine University. At saka sa Miagao Farmers Association, magandang gabi din po sa inyo dyan, Miagao. And then kay Nobi Gloria Gabriel, Ma'am Nobi, watching with my husband here in Kingdom of Saudi Arabia. At least, Ma'am Nobi, see you tomorrow in the webinar, Ma'am Nubi, and hope na siguro, Ma'am Nubi, pag makakuan bukas pag tawag dito, pag makaumpisa tayo yung recorded po, Ma'am Juby, expect that I will be posting it either in the after baka mga Sunday or Monday po. Pili mo na, Ma'am Juby, ma-download, and if you have time, pag uwi nyo ni Sir dito sa Pilipinas, you can visit us here sa Philippine Native Chicken dito po sa Central Philippine University, para makapagkwentuhan tayo ng konti and how you are going to start your project in Tapas, Capiz, Ay, Ma'am Bims, always present, Ma'am Bims. Ako talaga sa iyo, pagpasok mo pa lang, pag-accept mo ng invitation, present agad, walang problema, Ma'am Bims. Na-check attendance ka na po ni Ma'am Dana at saka kay Sir Glenn. Sir Glenn, see you tomorrow mga 5 to 7. I know that bukas po early morning, naka-tune in pa rin kayo dito sa The Philippine Native Chicken. At saka regards po, Sir Glenn, sa dalawang apo ko dyan sa inyo, Sir Glenn. And also to your lovely wife, please extend my greetings also to them. Kay Sir Sirik Muruliano Pulambot from Cebu City. Sir, magandang gabi and thank you for being with the show. At saka kay Shamuhong Butuan, magandang gabi and thank you also for the appreciation to this kind of project that we have, and hope that the advocacy that we have magpatuloy po dyan, sir, sa may Butuan. Kay Ma'am Bims po, ang tanong po, nag-inbreeding halimbawa po sa kilo nila, bababa po ba ang timbang nila? Salamat po sa presagot. Actually, Ma'am Bims, yung pinaka prominente po na epekto ng inbreeding po, pag sa unang yugto pa lang, ma'am, is the fertility and hatchability of your chicks. Ibig sabihin po, yung fertility at hatchability po yan kasi ang pinaka-pumaintain epekto po ng inbreeding. So, ibig sabihin po, bababa yung fertility at saka hatchability, ma'am. Yung kung bakit na impossible, ma'am. No, one way, most practical na suggestion ko lang, ma'am. Nakita ko kasi manok niyo, ma'am, sobrang dami. Alam ko po na siguro yung kamay pa kasi ni sir na effective sa pag-alaga ng manok yan. So, ang gawin pa natin, ma'am, possible po every year po palitan po natin ang tandang. But make sure to take it from the other town diyan sa may tawag dito sa may Cebu po para at least hindi po sila mag-inbreed para tuloy-tuloy po yung pagdami po ng manok nyo. And beside na kasi pag masalang inbreed yung manok, allied aside from hatchability and fertility, ang isa pa, ma'am, BIMS is in terms of what we call the resistance po sa sakit. And in the incoming seminar that we have naman, ma'am, sa vision breeding, I will discuss in detail ano ba ang mga indicator na dapat i-consider po ninyo to identify the potential or the good breeding stocks. And at the same time po, I will also sharing some information on how you're going to breed your native chicken na kung saan po medyo maiwasan po natin o mapabagal-bagal po natin ng konti yung inbreeding nila po, ma'am. But for the meantime, yung isa sa suggestion ko is that every year po, kahit na sa ibang dyan, every year po palitan pa natin tandang para po ang inbreeding po ay maiwasan po natin. Kay Kabing dyan sa may Kuwait, Bing, magandang araw po dyan sa inyo. Na-miss ko na yung Bing, yung time na kung saan doon po tayo sa may Leon, Iloilo. Keep safe and God bless always yan, Bing, sa location mo. Sir Ernesto Del Castillo, sir, yung breed na sabi mo sa native chicken na mataas yung PDP-CNC po, tawag dito, basta po nakagala po, mahirapan po tayo maghanap-hanap niyan, sir. Actually, sir, if you're going to take a look, kaya nga sabi ko nakaraang mga episode po natin, is that actually if you want na kung saan po mabilis lumaki yung manok mo, sir, na ang gamitin mo, sir, hindi native. Kasi iba kasi native. You could not compare native with the fast-growing fowl, sir. And then, ang market kasi ng native chicken is different from the market of the fast-growing fowl. So, ibig sabihin, sir, in terms of the weight po, sir, we have tried na kung saan napashorten namin po. Usually po, ang marketable weight na kung saan mga 850 to 900 grams, it usually fall between 75 to 90 days. Kasi noon aabot pa yan hanggang 120 days. But ngayon with the study that we have on native chicken, particularly on the feeds na binibigay po namin na at saka yung cultural management yan, napababa po namin ng about a month po. Na ganun po, sir. But if you really want na kung saan po mataas yung PDP-CNC po, sir, particularly if native chicken po, baka hindi po kayo magandaan sa resulta, sir. Iba kasi ang native chicken. And the market is not looking for native chicken na kung saan in just a matter of 45 days. We tried, sir, na 45 days hanggang 50 days yung prior. Kaya lang, sir, yung laman niya, sir, hindi ganon ka-intact compared than the 75 to 90 days. Hope, sir, na nasagot ko yung katanungan mo, sir, ha? Kay Costalis Igar, magandang gabi. Watching from Cagayan, Bale. At saka kay Kelvin Joel Pamintuan, watching from Puerto Princesa or PP1. Magandang gabi po sa inyo, sir. Kay Amid Ribulyido Obana, good evening, Doc. Magsisimula pa lang po na parawakan native chicken racing. Thanks for the everyday wisdom. Watching from Puerto Princesa, Palawan. Again, sir, thank you for the appreciation. Sana, sir, mapalago mo yung pagmamanokan mo dyan sa Puerto Princesa. Try to help to conserve yung parawakan kasi. Yung parawakan nyo kasi that is your native chicken in Palawan. And I know that there are also some Bisaya chicken in Palawan. Try to utilize or para po kahit paano po no, we can help to conserve no, the local genetic resources that we have in your respective areas. No. It does not necessarily na talagang kunin nyo po dito sa amin, but we are suggesting if possible, no, try to utilize your own local native chicken for adaptability purposes. Na para mas bilis sila mag-adapt sa inyong location and then available feed resources na nandoon mismo sa inyong lugar po. Kay Sir Jose Danter Santos Hernandez watching from Las Piñas City. Every day nandito si Sir. Thank you, Sir, for the trusting confidence that you have given to the Philippine Native Chickens. At saka kay Sir John Bergara na dyan sa may Saskatchewan, Canada. No? Magandang gabi po sa inyo, Sir. Magandang araw pala sa dyan sa inyo, Sir, sa may Saskatchewan, Canada. Kay Sir Bong Culiado, magandang gabi din sa inyo, Sir, at saka kay Ma'am Ruth Culiado dyan sa may Mindanao area. Magandang gabi sa inyo po, Sir, at saka sa mga Culiado Brothers dyan sa Mindanao. Kay Sir Junoy Loses, no? Actually, Sir, yung project kasi doon sa may Agambulong, Sir, no? Yung sa may Barangay Agambulong, Hamindan, that is our project together with the Department of Social Welfare and Development, no? Yung DSWD din, Sir. And then, yung project kasi namin doon, merong duration kasi yan, Sir. And the contribution that we have kasi doon, Sir, is the implementation. No, kasi nakagrupo kasi yan, Sir. Na ang ginawa po namin doon sa Agambulong, we try to group yung sa breeder side, sa feed millers at saka sa grower side para at least they can do it in a group work. No, kaya lang, Sir, pag alis namin doon, siguro may mga problema in between nyo kung bakit na kasi, Sir, ang problema palagi basta asosasyon, Sir. No, pag may pera kasi, Sir, mainit yan. Pag walang pera na sobrang ginawa na, Sir. No, parang gano'n yan, Sir. Kaya nga, usually in the group, ayaw magsalita kung ano problema along every meeting, baka may masaktan, but the real thing, or the real score is that talagang masisira yung grupo. Kasi pag may problema, pag hindi mo sinabi yan sa harapan ng marami, nandoon na po, nagkaloko-loko na, nakadalit na yung buhay nila. So, yun ko bakit that yung project, but the contribution that we have in Agambulong, then, is that yung pricing kasi na manok doon, no? When we entered Agambulong then way back, I think that was 2017, no? Pagpasok namin doon, yung presyuhan po ng manok, no, is less than 100 pesos, no? Yung tamanyo. Pag pumasok pa, pinasok namin po, ang bilihan namin doon is 180 pesos per head. Umakyat. At least kahit paano, Sir, nakatulong kami doon in terms of the pricing. But the technology that we left, no, in Agambulong, the number also of the beneficiary of this WD na patuloy pa rin sa pag-alaga po ng manok doon sa may Agambulong. Same also in our project area, no, in Isla Higante, no, covering the barangay of Gabi, no, Lantangan, and Granada, no, in Isla Higante. Actually, there are a number of places where we implemented the project. But yung sustainability kasi, Sir, it depends on the individual. No, kaya nga palagi sabi ko is that particularly if grupo yan, dapat ang capability building, it should be inculcated in every mind of the members. No? Kay Sir Hermi Calaor, no, Sir, you can contact Ma'am Dana. No, kindly contact yung number Sir Hermi, no, diyan sa may nakalagay sa may platform. Yung 0977-471-3432. Kay Ma'am Dana number yan, Sir Hermi. You can contact Ma'am Dana para po na bukas po you can join us in the seminar para po at least kahit paano we can guide you along the way. No, dahan-dahan lang, Sir, kasi we could not do, unlike on the previous na face-to-face, na kung saan po maganda kami ng seminar, usually that is involving 2 days of seminar. But in the webinar, no, ang nangyari kasi, we do it in a specialized topic, no, that would last for about 2 hours. But if you have some questions, no, we can extend even up to 3 hours no, para po at least masagot ang matanong nyo as long as yung topic natin. That is a very detailed discussion about the housing design, Sir Hermie. Kindly contact that number na paki-text lang po para po na masagot po ni Ma'am Dana yung query po ninyo about on how we can guide you. No, kindly join us in our seminar tomorrow no, around 5 to 7 PM po. No, kung wala po kayong desktop dyan po, you can use what you call your cellphone basta po mayroon kayong data po. Google Meet is magaan po dalhin no, compared than the other tool. No, we have the Zoom and we have the WebEx, pero based on experience that I have no in my classes, no, the WebEx po ang Google Meet po ang mas maganda po na platform. In terms sir sa Rhode Island Red sir, siguro sir marami-rami dyan. Kung taga-Leon pa kayo sir, na try to ask dyan sa may local municipal agriculture office po. No, hanapin nyo lang si Ma'am Cynthia no, at saka matanong kung saan po available yung ang Rhode Island Red. Kay Sir Raymond Flores. No, sir, magandang gabi po sa inyo, sir. No, na-miss po namin kayo dito sa may Iloilo. No, hope that you're always safe diyan sa location niyo ngayon, sir. No, ano sir, nakauwi ka na ng Masbate, sir, o nandiyan pa kayo sa may Manila, sir? At saka kay Sir Albert G. Valenzuela na magandang gabi po sa inyo, at saka sa aking idol kay Sir Harold Jun Canyonaso, at saka kay Ma'am Welna Hirao Canyonaso. Thank you for being with us, sir. Kay Sir John John de la Cruz, no? Magandang gabi po sa inyo, Sir John John. Sa halos na ubos natin yung time natin, at saka na actualize pa natin ko. Thank you for being with the show. Again, this is the Filipino Team Chicken Web TV. No? Again, together with my technical partner, Ma'am Dana Marie Istoy Gabasa. No? This is your host, Dr. Jaime Cabales Jr., at saka sa aming University President, Dr. Choroso Robles, at saka ang aming Board of Trustee, Attorney Bon Lobel Bidona. No, extending our gratitude po sa lahat po ng followers ng Filipino Team Chicken. Thank you for being with us, and thank you for following us. Hope that we have shared some information or wisdom tonight. And to our Ilonggo or Hiligaynon speaking, or those who understand Hiligaynon, see you tomorrow morning, 4:30 to 6 a.m. Again, no, magandang gabi po sa inyo lahat, magandang araw, at saka God bless and keep safe always.